Mostly so that Mortem can catch up, because
Oh, great. Now they think I'm retarded.
he's busy as busy.
He already knows that. It's fine. And
Yeah, they've heard you on stream before, so it's good.
I'll just be honest. I know you're probably on Twitch, and the urge to just yell out as many obscenities as I can is overwhelming.
Let's
I'm not
get
gonna.
him banned.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time somebody's gotten me banned from something I didn't really care about in the first place. All right, so obviously, you guys left off in the hotel last session. We are going to fast forward to the next morning. Everybody wakes up, and
I'm awake.
yeah, you're awake. You're all awake.
Oh, hoping to just die in my sleep.
Well, I mean, if you really want that, cyanide's a thing. So everybody is getting up, doing their things. You go downstairs, get breakfast. The Systems Alliance has MPs there kind of ushering you guys along because it is lunch day and you guys need to get back to base. Because all your base are belong to us. So about 8 o'clock, you're all downstairs getting your final breakfast and getting ready to get on the transport back.
This be our final breakfast.
Yeah, this is the final countdown. Uh,
Did Brian get my gift?
Briar will have gotten your gift.
Penis.
I do not know what he's going to do with it. I will roleplay that with him later on tonight if he gets back.
I would assume he would smoke it.
I will say that it is not the other kind that you bought.
Yeah, that's not. I made sure that's the hotel kind of cigar that I got him.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, if you bought him a cigar from the hotel that wasn't his brand, he's not going to smoke it. I'll tell you that right fucking
I
now.
like how he already knows, like, Mortem's character so well.
That's my job as a DM. That's what I'm supposed to do. Anyway, so about 8 o'clock, they show up, they kind of round you up for breakfast, and at about 8:30, 8:45, you know, they're kind of like, okay guys, we got to get going. So you all get in your limo and head out back to the base. And I have to play a song. Hopefully Rhythm's not turned up extraordinarily loud because Rhythm was being so stupid the other day. So, as you make it back to the base, you're coming into the main entrance of Cape Canaveral and driving up north into the barracks area where you had been. And as you're coming in, you look past the barracks to the north to the launch pad, and you could see the two massive booster engines, and attached to the booster engines a red and silver gleaming ship, the SSB Chicago, your ship, which you will be leaving on later this evening. You've seen the ship before because they moved it out there 2 days ago. But now with the morning sun beaming down on it, its metal reflective panels gleaming brightly, you finally have a chance to take in the full sight of it. It's not the largest ship in the Alliance fleet by any means, but it's considerably larger than the old shuttles that used to be launched from this base 150 years ago. Also, this ship is designed for a small crew to traverse space, so the design is less utilitarian than the shuttles of old. You all realize in that moment, in about 12 hours, that ship is going to become your new home. You make it back to your barracks, and you have some time to yourselves for about... I know he would have. For about an hour and 15 minutes, you have some time to yourselves. So for those of you who want to, you can do character interaction at this time. I know that Mortem's not here, but this is a possibility, but I'm okay with it.
Harold's just going to be swinging around his Omni Wrench in his room just to get a feel for it. He's just thinking, do these bullets even have like oxidizers in them? I hate these people. As he thinks about how, wait a moment, how are we gonna shoot guns? Why
What
didn't he
the
think about
hell
this
just
before?
happened? That was so weird.
You saw that too, right? Oh,
Okay, I'm not like in. I'm all tabbed to something else, and it's still doing shit. What the fuck? I hit the enter key, so I don't know what's happening now.
It's me. Every
Oh.
time I switch to talk, it makes it do something weird.
Oh, so
I
it's
had
your
to
fault.
click
Okay,
off.
good. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Okay,
It's still-
yes.
No, no, no. I was gonna say the board looks a little wonky in terms of size, but I just realized you're probably not too worried about
It looks wonky in terms of what?
that. Like the tiles, but I wasn't sure if you were using tiles.
I mean, yeah.
Never mind. It's fine.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, so yeah, we'll be fine.
The pilot seats 4 tiles.
Oh, you're talking about this. Yes, I know. It doesn't quite match up. It's as close as I'm gonna get.
Oh.
I mean, I made the ship in Space Engineers, and I wasn't planning on it
you
matching
missed
exactly.
the block right here, motherfucker.
I didn't miss anything. That was my guide block, so I knew where the center line of the grid was.
Sir.
There's another one right
So,
here if you're looking. And there's
You're
one right here
horrible.
too.
You're a horrible person, sir.
I don't really care.
So, out of curiosity, in the area that we are, is there like a main lobby area?
You're in your barracks, so no. You're in your rooms. You would have also been told yesterday to make sure that your final belongings were packed for the trip, because you would have had a very specific list of things that you would have been given to take on the ship. Toiletries and crap like that, because they wouldn't expect you to provide that for yourself unless you wanted to. But they would give you, the standard issue things that you would need. Obviously, there's going to be food already on the ship for you, and you'll get more when you get to Gagarin Station. But when you guys go, you have a certain amount of personal belongings you could take. I will tell you right now, Michael, your character couldn't take anything because you decided to take 10 boxes of Twinkies, and you filled your limit with 10 boxes of Twinkies.
Is that what you were asking? What we were gonna do with 300 pounds of Twinkies?
Yeah, this
Yes.
so this nut, he got for just player knowledge, for the job where he quote unquote killed Ark, he got paid $500,000 for that. And so he decided to spend $295,000 of that on just random crap. 5K of it went to Twinkies.
Why?
300 pounds.
No. 860 pounds.
800.
Yeah.
That's much better. That's half a ton. That's half a ton of Twinkies.
Yeah. And he was like, I'm going to bring that on the ship. And I was like, no, you're fucking not.
Sir. What if...
Like, 860 pounds is more than the entire crew is allowed to take on the ship combined.
If we dropped that out of the back of the ship on a run, it would suffice as a very large bomb.
It
Carpet
would,
bomb with Twinkies.
I mean, if you drop that out in
Oh,
space, it would possibly
you think-
coalesce into a fucking planet.
No, yeah. We're literally just gonna, the first freaking sign of hostility we get, we're
We're
gonna
try-
carpet bomb one of their cities with Twinkies. And they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? It's gonna be amazing.
Drop 900 pounds of Twinkies on them.
Just like, in their wrapping still just out the back and like scatter it like a carpet bomb over their city. And they just be like, what the fuck? And you'd be like, yeah, motherfucker! This is our most powerful weapon. Twinkies. And they'll be like, what the It'll be even
I mean,
better if it's poisonous. Like they'll
we're
try to eat
gonna-
them and like die. You're like,
Poison
yes!
Twinkies. Well, I mean,
all we
Twinkies
gotta
are
do-
Twinkies are a slow poison. I mean, anyway.
Well,
All we gotta do
Yes,
is go
but
really fast,
alien life
straight at
form.
the, really fast, straight at the ground, drop them out, peel off the last second, let them go. With the momentum of the ship, they will hit
Yeah.
the ground like bullets from space.
Yes, exactly. Carpet bombing with Twinkies.
Oh
This
my
man gets it. That's what I'm saying.
you would hear whistling sounds as they flew past you, and if they hit you, you would just
Leaving
hear a
cream
loud
trails.
thud.
Yeah, flaming cream coming down from the sky.
It would be raining, molten
Sticks to-
cream.
Sticks to everything while continuing to stay on fire.
That
So
shit
we're
would
basically
go
carpet-
through
we're-
buildings.
We're literally basically carpet bombing with napalm type Twinkie.
Imagine you're sitting
This
in
is
the
the
office,
best day ever.
and one day a group of Twinkies comes through the wall and just sizzles straight through the floor. It keeps going through the building like it was a goddamn projectile weapon. Like someone
So-
shot it with a fucking
I really
railgun.
need to find a way to make this work in real life.
This is amazing.
How humiliating would it be for like Russia to get their ass kicked by Twinkies? It would be the greatest day ever. Like,
Yeah,
like
fuck.
what the fuck? You're like, that's what we do with our Twinkies, motherfucker. You can't handle the actual
Okay,
fucking munitions.
I mean,
In case
Shit.
our ship crashes, I have lots of padding.
oh my god.
Well, you're not allowed to bring it, so no.
Not
But it,
gonna work.
I mean, theoretically, you could use it for, foam fire extinguishers.
I'm pretty sure you can set Twinkies on fire. That's probably not a good idea.
This is probably true as well.
They're sugary. It would burn really weird though. You'd be
It
like a
it
green
it'd
flame.
burn in different like colors and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be colorful.
See, oh wait. So it's rainbow Twinkie napalm.
Yes, exactly.
This is the best day ever.
We're,
Eat
we're
flaming
going
rainbow
to hit them
Twinkies,
with
bitch.
Twinkie Twinks.
Got murdered by Twinkies, going Mach 7.
What
Twink
happened?
strapping
So,
Twinkies.
sir, the city's been decimated. Rainbow, sugary projectiles that were on fire fell from the sky. I found one of the rappers.
Flaming gay.
Those bastards. Those bastards used Twinkies. They were banned by the Geneva Convention, damn it. Yeah, I need to stop derailing Nick's campaign. And the next time we play, he's gonna be like, "I'm gonna fuck with you for the entire night, you son of a bitch."
I think he
Oh,
does it
sure.
They're
regardless.
burning gay
Post
passions.
trying to go out of business again, so Agent 80085 made sure to get a backstock.
Well, you never know.
God.
Anyway,
He's coming back home to a lot of Twinkies.
well, yeah. If you make it back home, there's gonna be like a freaking storage shack, fucking full of the damn
Dude,
things waiting for you.
You
Can I
could
at
jump
least
from
bring my
orbit and you would
cigars?
land safely.
No, you may not bring those damn cigars, you crazy bastard.
Jesus Christ.
What's
No.
wrong with the cigars?
Nobody needs you getting fucking high on the damn spaceship, you crazy fuck.
This is why we're not allowed to have anti-material weapons on the ship.
So, okay, another thing that you guys don't know. This dude has watched, like, in real life, has watched Friday one too many times. And he decided that he wants to buy PCP-laced cigars. I don't even know if that's a thing that you can actually do. But I was like, if you're going to spend money on that, I'm going to charge you for it. Because, fuck, why not? So he spent $50,000 on PCP-laced cigars.
You could have bought armor mods.
I
Give
mean,
yourself fucking cloaking.
he already has that. He's an infiltrator.
Better cloaking. You could have given yourself like 14 extra AC. But you bought Twinkies.
I don't understand.
Yeah, nobody does. This is the inner workings of my son's head. This is what he does. This is the thing. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm going to be banned from Twitch because Bill is putting the Urban Dictionary definition for Twinkies on my Twitch. That's going to be an interesting discussion to have with the Twitch authorities.
I forgot you were broadcasting.
Sure.
That's the best thing. I totally forgot about that. I literally have a notification on my phone and I still fucking forgot.
So-
last one in particular ought to be really great.
This is the second time
No.
somebody has died from laughter in one of my campaign
I
sessions.
regret nothing. I just wish Morton was here. Oh my god.
Can we get a tombstone for him?
Because Mortem almost died last time we played. Because I almost killed him.
Whew. Wow. This is this is my life now. No Twitch, no YouTube, just yeah.
We've successfully killed an
No,
hour.
I'm still alive. You're fine.
Everybody's gonna die from this campaign, which is fine by me. I'm good with that. As long as y'all are having fun, I don't care. Anyway.
I guarantee it's going to be because of the Twinkies. They're going to weigh the ship down.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, your vehicle handling checks will be at disadvantage now.
Dump the
No, wait,
Twinkies!
wait. No. That's fine. So long as we get to napalm a city with rainbow Twinkies. Because if we get to do that, I'm willing to take the risk. I'm in. I'm on board.
So if we
I
launch them...
literally want to come across the trains and be like, eat shit, lizard motherfuckers, and just like drop Twinkies all over.
So if
You can't drop rainbow napalm Twinkies on Garrus Vicarian. I'm just not letting that happen.
Hey,
Can
not him,
can
the
we-
people he loves most. It's fine.
Oh my
Can
goodness.
we
Don't worry,
launch
enough
them out of
rainbows
the
have been
back of the ship?
dropped on pictures of Garrus. I won't digress.
There you go.
Can we launch them out of the
We're
back
just
of the ship?
basically dropping cream on his face like every fanfic ever. It's
Oh my goodness.
fine. Okay, now you're definitely getting
Let's raise the gay Vicarious flags.
With the
So,
rainbow napalm on the
according-
rainbow flag.
That's right. That's right.
Gay
According- According to Newton's laws, we can just launch them out of the back of the ship really fast and get one hell of a speed boost out of it.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Wait. So what you're saying is we can napalm them to escape velocity. I love this. We can literally fire it back and be like, "This is how!" Boom, gone, and we're like, "What the fuck?" And then we
Give it
like
its
raid death
own-
on their city at the same time.
no,
Boom.
you can give the Twinkies their own Mass Effect drive and make them weigh as much as the planet Earth.
Oh my god!
So what happened? Why are we at war with the Turians? Okay, so what happened was we had all these Twinkies, and we were like, "What the fuck do we do with all these Twinkies? Hey, the Turians are gaining on us. I know. Throw them in the mass drive and just fucking drop them at the back of the ship." And we forgot about the whole fact that they would then be as heavy as the Earth. And
Mass
we wiped out
propelled
the
Twinkies in the
galaxy
ground.
pretty fucking quick. However, we got away like nobody's business. It was great.
That's why Palavin's moon is so fucked up in Mass Effect 3.
That shit
that's
would
what
hit
we
the
hit.
ground. It would go straight through the ground, going through nuclear fission all the way down.
Yeah. Literally, like, you would literally implode every planet that got hit by it. We would wipe out the solar system and things. Remember, Mass Effect 1, the reason you take care of where you shoot is because there's nothing. It literally will keep going until it hits something. We could literally decimate like half the galaxy that we're in without fucking breaking a sweat. It'd be amazing.
Oh,
We'd all be fucked forever, but it'd be hilarious.
What hit our station? That would be an ancient Twinkie bomb. Are they still good? Sir, they blew up decks 14 through 27.
Yeah,
But
they're not
are they
expired
still
yet.
good?
Yes.
I think one split off and went through the med bay if you want to go get it.
I
There's
guess
a
that.
small, tiny, smoldering chunk of it still
Okay.
over there.
It's just
I
next
believe
to
it's
this
purple.
person's burning hair.
Yeah, this. I hate you, Michael. You and your damn Twinkies.
They weren't even useful, like, in the camp. They're great fodder for our bullshit.
All right, so as all of you are discussing the logistics of Twinkie bombs, you all at about 11:15, you guys hear a voice come over the loudspeakers. T-minus 6 hours and holding. You've already been told that even though the launch countdown is started, there are preset periods during which the countdown is paused while certain checks are made on the ship. If something of concern is found at any of these points, the mission is in jeopardy of being scrubbed. It falls to the flight director to make that final call, but all flight directors since the near disaster of Apollo 13 have erred on the side of caution. You wonder if anything will be found to cancel this mission. You'll know more in about
100 pounds of
2
Twinkies.
hours. Well, yeah, that could very well do it. You'll know more in about 2 hours when all the checks are completed for this stage, and if everything is still okay at that point, the countdown will resume. And yeah, if you want to resume this talk about Twinkies, go ahead. Because I don't know what else we have to do here.
Oh boy, I hope my Twinkies haven't been messed with.
Do you think they would make antimatter upon hitting the planet?
Are they not
I'll be
antimatter
honest,
already?
if they hit hard enough, probably. I mean, we're really talking about what kind of damage we can get out of these things.
Actually, we just discover a new type of physics effect where there's like this, there's this like anti-space plane in 2 dimensions that just gets created.
We'll call
Nobody
it
knows what it is, but it's eating everything.
The
We're
Twinkies.
not sure how they turned the star into a Taurus, but we think they used Twinkies. That's right, fuckers.
You know,
Love drives
in,
were pussies. We were like, nah, y'all did that once. Fuck you. Here's some
In
Twinkies.
in space, you don't eat Twinkies. Twinkies eat you.
I don't think
To be
they
fair,
eat
they don't
you. I
eat
think
you. They
they
just
go
collide with
through
you and
you.
fuck up your entire life existence. There's a very big difference.
You would get hit so hard, your fucking particles would be shot in every goddamn direction in existence. It wouldn't even. There would be no moment of, uh-oh, you'd look up and be dead.
Once again, surprise, motherfuckers.
It would.
So wait, let me get this straight. So they got through the relay, they found an intelligent life form, they pissed it off, and then they obliterated part of the galaxy by firing Twinkies out the mass driver? That is correct. What in the fuck?
What dipshits did we hire, and how can we give them accommodation?
Weren't these the best? What the fuck?
They are the best.
No,
They
you
did it.
no.
And we sent back a message. You shot Twinkies, and then sent back the message. Yes, but we have all our munitions still, so it's fine. Like,
We wasted 0 bullets. I
We've
don't see the problem.
literally, Twinkies are cheaper. I don't really know what your problem is. I wiped out a galaxy with fucking Twinkies. Do you have any idea how embarrassing that is for them? This is fantastic.
Hey, this was your guys' dumbass idea. Let's get all the best scientists and engineers in the world and stick them together on a ship. Yeah, what'd you think was gonna happen?
I mean, we're humans. We're basically the equivalent of hold my beer, got this. All right, that's what we do.
Yeah.
So
God.
why do you
We
think
all
we get,
do it. It's not even that big.
as the people ask, why do you think we get an extra feet? Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
We're like the cool guys. I mean, Turians have like the highest sexy value, but
Can I get a proficiency with Twinkies?
Oh God, help us.
No, because that would require you eating all of them first.
Can we?
Challenge
do we-
accepted.
No, I've got it. We have to do this for him. We'll force feed him Twinkies until he dies. He'll either die or he'll have the best feet in the world.
I mean, yeah.
900 pounds of. You know what? We'll just stuff.
so what
the
does
mass drive on
proficiency in Twinkies entail, though? Does that
So-
mean you can kill people with them better?
He can eat more of them without dying. So I did the math on this because this chucklehead decided he wanted to buy 5,000 credits worth of Twinkies at 5 credits a box. So that's 1,000 freaking boxes at 10 Twinkies each. It's 10,000 Twinkies. If he ate a box a day, it would take him 3.5 years to finish it.
Yeah, it would take significantly less for him to die of a heart attack.
Yeah.
Sir, you're filled with so much preservative that you are a fucking walking, like, mummy. You'll never die, but you'll never be alive.
I don't think there's blood in those veins anymore. I'm pretty sure it's just cream filling.
he cut him open and there's no organs or anything. It's just cream.
Sir, your heart started pumping formaldehyde when your liver converted you to a non-organic slurry.
I will live forever.
Sir, you're
Yeah.
already dead.
I mean, with your existence there, kiddo, I don't know that I don't know that your character's actually alive to begin with, but that's okay.
Oof.
And about this time, you hear it's about 1:15. You hear T minus 6 hours and counting. First round of checks. First round of checks are complete.
Cool.
3 hours from now, there'll be another 2.5 hours worth of final visual checks on the ship, and then all the major checks will be completed, taking you down to the 3-hour countdown.
Gonna walk over to let's see, what's his face?
I will also
Brandon.
let you know at the 3-hour countdown you guys will be getting on the ship. So just letting you know that. You guys have a little bit more time for character stuff if you want to, and then you'll be getting on the ship then. You said you're going to talk to Brandon?
Yeah, I just want to talk to everyone. I'm just basically going to ask them like what kind of stuff they're taking out to space. Curiosity.
So you would know after talking to these guys, you'd know that the 3 women here, these 3, are basically just going with the standard kit that they're being allowed to bring. They're not bringing any personal possessions. Brandon is not either. Darius is bringing a few photos of his wife and kids. And Marcus is bringing, because figures there's no reason not to, he's bringing 4 of his service rifles.
Wow.
Go big or go home.
Exactly.
I mean, I've got 2, so I can't say anything, but still. God.
I mean, he's bringing 4 of the exact same service rifle.
Oh, okay, that's much worse. Alright.
He has a slight obsession with his service rifle.
Yeah, I'd also ask the same to all the all the players as well. Like, just trying to figure out what kind of stuff people would normally bring out to space. Because with 80085 not really having a personal life, he doesn't quite get it, and he's just trying to learn some stuff.
I'm pretty sure the engineers are just going to be bringing gear. There is no personal...
I mean, it's up to you what all you would bring as a player.
Well, from what I've seen so far, engineers are pretty much emotionless robots.
Right.
All 3 of them, so...
Well, I will say that you guys would know Briar is bringing cigars. I mean, come on, let's be honest. We
I'm
know.
just bringing normal stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty much isolating myself because I'm getting ready to fly. So that's why I'm not doing character interaction and instead fucking.
Yeah. Totally understand.
I'm like trying to psych myself up for doing something really stupid, essentially.
Oh, you know what? I might bring some reminders of, what the fuck is that place called? The Rising Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Personal reminders of that. Yeah, just to remember I've got something to do when I get back.
And I will tell you, if you're going to bring stuff, put it on a note card, because aside from the gear that you bring, if you don't notate what you're bringing, you don't have it. So,
Alright.
because when you get on a ship, you're going to have, your basic essentials, but you're not going to have any personal stuff on the ship unless you tell me now that you're bringing it.
So everything in my inventory I'm bringing?
Everything in your inventory that you already have, like your gear and shit, that's going with you, yes.
He's also going to ask for, obviously, all the telemetry equipment. Do I have to write that down?
That will be as part of the science bay of the ship.
And as well as all of his disks, computers, and design equipment for it.
I would say write that down just so I don't forget that you brought it. Because that is something that they would have not brought as part of the science team stuff, because that's your personal stuff. So you would have had to notate that you wanted that brought. They wouldn't have a problem with it because, after all, you're going to be part of the science team, essentially, at that point. but your primary function is still considered to be part of the exploration team because of your suit.
Would I still have the equipment for my specialty stuff like the poisons and all that?
Yes, that would be in your box that you're bringing with.
All right.
So you have that chest, the Twinkies, and basically nothing else. But just notate that you have that on a card. And you can just leave it in your area, because if I need to know, I trust you guys. But just notate it for your own memory. So Laura, if there's anything that you would bring outside of standard, your regular gear that you already have, and essentials that they would provide you, just let me know what it is.
So I wrote down like a list here.
Where is due? Where is your list? Oh, did you put it on the table? Okay. You can keep it at your desk, but okay. So you're okay. Yeah, that'll all get put in your carry-on area or your personal area. Nobody has a room because this is a small ship, but you do have a combined crew quarters, as we discussed before. So you'll have a storage locker within your bed, where all your stuff will be.
All right. Actually, I don't think any of that would fit in his room. Maybe his personal tools.
Well, I would think the books would.
And the books, definitely.
Yeah,
Maybe the chemistry set.
I would say anything other than the books and the OmniTool stuff would probably be in the science area.
Okay. I'm just gonna say the station. It would include like his computers and shit.
Yeah. So this middle area here, this is the science area.
Yeah.
And communications also, but it's kind of a combined thing. But all your research stations and stuff will be in there. Any physical stuff you need to do as far as science would be on the top floor, which I don't have. But we'll just notate that there's a science deck on the top floor. It's directly above this, so it works. Anyway, anything else?
I think that'd be it.
What?
Anybody else?
Shit.
Anybody else bringing anything in particular?
Yeah. I wanted to run this by you, see a yes or no.
Okay. Oh,
I was lazy.
Yes.
Can I take one cigar?
Yeah, you'd have all of that available to bring, Kaz. That you'd be able to bring
Okay.
all that.
Perfect.
Your tablet you don't really need because you have an OmniTool.
No, it serves the same purpose. Alright.
Yeah, an OmniTool has a tablet and everything built in.
Okay.
So yeah, you'd have that already.
Alright.
And if you wanted that journal you mentioned, you could actually convert that to an electronic journal and put it on your Omni tablet, so it wouldn't have to carry it around.
Fair enough. Alright.
No books. We burn books here
We use paper as
and turn them
fire.
into electronics.
Exactly.
What are you, the technomancer, like techno priests cult?
Quantum sorcerer.
Quantum sorcerer.
So you guys have been doing this for a little while, and you hear the loudspeaker come on at about 4:15. T-minus 3 hours and holding. You do know at this point there's 2.5 hours more of visual checks that they're doing on the ship to make sure that everything's good, and you will be getting on after that. So you got 2 hours and some to go eat, or do whatever you want to do. Yeah, last meal. What would you like on your tombstone?
So I labeled the note card my crate, and it's on my desk.
Yeah, I saw it. Well, okay. Yes. Understandable. That's create, not crate. Crate has no E in there. Like that. There you go.
It's a list of things he needs to create, actually.
Yeah, he's gonna create it. He's not gonna crate it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Put it in a crate. That's all I gotta say.
Put it in a create. He's gonna procreate. They just fucked into existence.
So is he Briar now?
Exactly. You see two guards procreate directly in front of you. Like, they just fucked into existence? What?
Yes.
Alright. When you fuck someone onto another plane of existence.
Exactly. Alright. So you guys head to, I'm assuming you're gonna go head to the mess hall and grab grub and eat and then get ready for your final deal?
Insert generic food dish here. Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, everybody's just gonna get the same thing anyway. This is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to copy that. Hit the wrong button and started playing music on my freaking computer. No. You're going to basically get nutritional paste just for asking.
Nutritional paste.
No, just him, not the rest of you.
Okay.
They're tired of him. They're tired of his Twinkies. You know, like they're gonna
They know about my Twinkies?
they're gonna grind up your Twinkies and force feed them to you.
We
That's
call
gonna
that
be your
organic
nutritional
soup.
paste. Yeah, exactly.
Organic soup.
How did they know about my Twinkies? That's supposed to be,
It's
Um,
900
Dude,
Yeah,
it's all the way around base by this point. This motherfucker wanted to take almost 1,000 pounds of Twinkies on the space shuttle, and everybody's fucking laughing about it. What kind of idiot takes 900 something pounds worth of Twinkies? What kind of dumbass reasoning is that? Obviously, they have not heard us talking about our ultimate super weapon of flaming death Twinkies that we fire out the blast chamber. But they cannot be as smart and creative as we are. Is really all you need to know. Hold your head up high, damn it.
And this
You
is
are a genius, ahead of your time.
And this is the team we're sending into space. Oh boy.
I mainly did to see if Twinkies actually had a price in this kind of setup. What all can we buy in this game?
900 pounds. Fucking Twinkies weigh like nothing. You know what goddamn Twinkies are 900? Oh my
I want to
Yes,
recreate.
he spent money buying Twinkies, so he knows exactly how much that cost.
I wanted to recreate the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but with Twinkies. From
I think you
Ghostbusters.
could recreate him several times over.
Yeah, 10,000 Twinkies total. I would also like to say his initial request was to buy $50,000 worth of Twinkies, not 5,000.
Alright. I don't think there's enough in existence. Like, if you had all of the Twinkies from every
No,
point
there
in
is.
time.
They
Why
sell
did I
like that's there's plenty of Twinkies.
I don't know.
I mean, they sell 100-count Twinkie boxes. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 50,000, that's 10 times
I mean,
more
I
than
want you to think.
the
I want you
current
to,
number.
no, think about this for a second. Twinkies fiscal net income for 2017 was $223,897,000. That's just profit. That's net income. Now, granted, not all of that's Twinkies, but that's a lot. There's definitely a large chunk of Twinkies in there.
I'm
That's
pretty
just the
sure.
profit off what they do.
Yeah, but if we... Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of damn Twinkies. Is what it is.
If you,
It
I
boils
wanted
down
to
to
own a-
it boils
you
down
put-
to it's too many damn Twinkies.
if you
Can I
put 50k into
unhost
it, that'd be 4,500 pounds.
Yeah.
If I survive this, can I own Hostess?
I mean, no, because 500,000 credits is not 223 million. So no.
That was just the net income for 2017.
Yeah.
Chances are their actual.
I mean, how
net
much
worth
did
is
Little
much higher.
Debbie buy them for?
A ridiculous sales in 2017 were $776,188,000, up 26% from the year before.
I mean, if you act fast and you take those 900 pounds and you fly it halfway across the galaxy to some alien race that likes Twinkies and sell them, you could probably net a pretty penny.
Why the I just came back mentally to the conversation. Why are we fucking talking about, like, what's that big space game that Danger
World Trading
what
Company?
was it called again? Elite
Mass
Dangerous.
Effect.
We're
Hey, I like
basically
Elite
just
Dangerous.
talking about Elite Dangerous by proxy.
Hey, that game is fun. If you ever want to play that.
I don't like it.
Ah, lame. I don't like the trading. I like the combat. I just go around blowing people up.
The only reason I don't like it is because I can never get into it. I mean, it seems alright.
It takes some patience. I won't lie.
I don't like it, but the only reason I don't like it is because I can't get into it. But I don't like it.
Well, I never said it was bad. I did it.
No,
That's why I just don't like it.
I understand. It takes some patience. I stopped playing it because it takes so much goddamn patience.
Yeah, it
to do
does. It does.
It's fun. It's hard, and it takes groups. Like it's best to play that game when you've got a team.
Yes. All right.
That I do not have.
All right. So, yeah. Around this time, it's been been 2.5 hours. You guys have gotten done with your food.
Can I polymorph into a bee?
Sure. You hear that voice again. T-minus 3 hours and counting.
I swear to God, I thought it was gonna be the goddamn dragon of truth. I was about to say.
Why has the announcer become a dragon? Why is Harold a bee?
I have no idea. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Actually, I almost got...
3 hours. That's how long it'll be before you leave planet. You're each transported to the launch pad and directed to the White Room, where last-minute medical scans are done before you suit up. All the scans come up clean. Everybody's fine. Everybody changes into their spacesuits. These aren't the
Harold is already in
exosuits.
his grave.
Well,
I mean, Harold is already in his
he's already in his last name.
Yes, he's already in his exosuit.
They would actually have you. Okay, yeah, sorry. You are in your suit, but for the rest of the group, they're not wearing the suits that you designed yet. Those suits are just a little bit too cumbersome for the rest of the group right now to use during the space flight.
Whereas Harold, I guess, just lives in...
He's used to it by now. They actually have a special chair just for Harold because reasons.
the big seat.
The big sit, yeah.
The big sit.
But for everybody else, they're using just regular standard spacesuits. The same basic design as what Armstrong, Aldrin, and Collins wore on their journey to the moon. Some things don't really need a lot of technological improvement. They just work. As you're all getting fitted in your suits, you look around at your crewmates. A lot of things have happened in the past 3 months or so. You've trained with these people. You've gotten to know these people. But are you truly prepared for what's next? This team, this group of people around you, this will be the team attempting to do what many still believe to be impossible. Even though many of these people have worked their way to this point, excelling in military and scientific endeavors, most of the world still believes that this mission is doomed for failure. You begin to wonder, are all of you really ready for what's about to happen? How can you create a cohesive team in such a short time? Some of these people you feel like you've just recently met. And in the case of this strange assassin who just joined your team, you really just did meet. Doubt looms large in your mind. But you push that doubt aside because no matter what happens, no matter what the people outside this room believe, one thing is clear. However each of these people arrived here, over the past 3 months, they've all proven that they're the best of the best in their fields. and that they belong at the forefront of human history. You can trust that they'll all do the right thing at the right time. You've all taken different paths in life. None of you would have pictured this moment a mere 6 months ago. But fate has conspired to bring all of you here to share in a new destiny, one that will change the course of humanity forever. With each passing moment, you feel that destiny becoming more and more real, and in these moments, you begin to reflect on what has happened up to now. You think of loved ones, either left behind or coming with on this fateful journey. You think back to your home, wherever that may have been. You wonder how much of it will be different when you all get back. If you come back. One by one, each of you board the lift to take you up to the gangway that leads to the docking bay door of the SSB Chicago, the vessel which, should your mission be successful, will forever be known as the first human ship to achieve intergalactic travel. As the lift slowly ascends the 20 stories to the entry tunnel, you all feel a sense of peace come over you. As you look out around you, the wind is calm, the sunset sky stretches out along the horizon. Far in the distance, you can see a crowd gathered at the launch viewing area. Their distant shouts don't carry all the way to you, but you can imagine them. When the lift reaches the top of the tower and locks into place, the doors to the gangway leading to the ship slide open. As you walk towards them, you each take one last look at the sky, knowing that in a few short hours, you too will be part of that night sky, a red and silver streaking star headed for history. You board the ship, engaging your mag boots as you do so to help with getting around, and begin the arduous process of strapping in for the long ride ahead. Attendants help each of you get situated. After everyone's strapped in, all the attendants exit back out of the ship and seal the hatch behind them. Now, all any of you can do is wait. And wait you shall, because you still have 3 hours before you actually launch.
That's right.
So you guys are on.
Actually, I figure probably like it takes an hour to like suit up and actually get on the plane.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna be 3 hours. It's 3 hours for the countdown time, but you're doing all that while you get in. By the time the attendants leave the ship and you're all getting, finally situated and done, you probably have like an hour left before you actually launch.
There is nowhere on this ship we can go where we can avoid each other. Shit, this is gonna get real comfy real quick.
It is going to be a very cozy ride.
Aaron's actually just gonna say, I feel really bad for any creatures we might meet in this journey who dares cross us.
Yeah, we're gonna drop 900 pounds of Twinkies on them.
Then again, they'll
Wait.
probably be better equipped than us.
I can't
Question:
wait.
do we have a Sharpie to write "fuck you" on the Twinkies when we launch? Hostess, fuck
From-
you.
From Earth with love.
All right, what were you gonna say? Sorry, boobs. Boobs,
I hope-
boogie.
I hope no, but y'all made me laugh too hard. I lost character.
Nice.
Alright. Oh, I can't wait to enjoy my Twinkies.
You already are a twink. Stop it.
I do really wish you would stop going on about the Twinkies.
What else are we supposed to talk about?
Confectionery treats, ready to stop your heart at a moment's notice.
Oh, I don't
Well,
mind
not like-
I don't mind the nuclear waste Twinkies. I'm talking about the one who wants to eat them.
They're just like me. They're a killer.
Insufferable.
Wow.
Did we really have to bring him? 'Cause I could kill him. I wouldn't mind.
Hey, I'm not against it.
I mean, to be honest, not much of us here can go invisible.
Well,
Oh.
you do have a point.
And
I
I'm
will
pretty
say
sure
that if it's at all possible, we should gag him while we're flying because I don't want to listen to that shit while I'm trying to concentrate.
those suits are hard to take off.
Hey, do you think if we, strap a flare or something to him, we can use him as a countermeasure?
I think all you have to do is send him into the enemy camp and let him talk, and that's countermeasure enough.
Psychological warfare.
That's a war crime. Specifically that instance.
Who the fuck is gonna prosecute us? We're gonna be somewhere way the fuck far away.
for doing that particular thing? God himself.
Okay, probably everybody. Yeah, you know.
As you continue conversing among one another, trying to break the tension before things really kick off, you hear a crackle in your headset in your suit. T-minus 20 minutes and counting. You feel the ship vibrating as various systems start to come online. As the main thruster engines are primed, the level of the noise within the ship grows to near-deafening levels. You can make out the faint sounds of hatches sealing within the din of the engine noises. Soon afterwards, you hear the ventilation systems of the ship whirring to action. It won't be much longer now, which you're probably a little grateful for, considering you've been strapped in these seats laying backwards in the seats for the past 3 hours. Or 2 hours, whatever.
I'm guessing that there's like drinks and all that, like within the ship, you know, and all that kind of.
There is a fully stocked mess in the ship. You won't want any of that shit until you get into space. Trust me on this.
Yeah. So guys, once we're off into space, let's all have a drink, you know, for, you know, a brighter future. You know, cheers and all that good stuff.
Aren't we making history?
Yes, this is history in the making.
And it should be celebrated.
Well, that's something to celebrate, not brighter futures. But... well, what the hell? Sure.
You hear another crackle in your headsets. Sorry, that was actually T-minus 20 and holding, not counting. Somehow I lost my place. But you hear another crackle in your headsets. This time, it's a completely different voice. SSB Chicago, this is Flight Director Buzz Adams, contacting for final mission briefing. You'll be departing Earth at 21:30 hours. Upon successful launch and Atmo exit, you will be joining with the Alliance cruisers SSV Davenport, SSV Berlin, SSV Nagasaki, and SSV Bogota for escort to Mars, where you will be picking up scientist Jesse Werner, before topping off on fuel and departing for Gagarin Station. You'll be docked at Gagarin Station for a few hours for refueling, sleep, and a meal before departing for the Charon Relay. Upon successful entry of the relay, you are to scan the area for potential signs of life and sources of fuel. If you find fuel sources, you may explore the area at your discretion. If no sources of fuel are found, it is advised that you attempt immediate return to the Sol system.
Copy that.
This is Flight Director Buzz Adams out. Good luck, SSB Chicago crew. As you continue to hear systems coming on board, eventually you hear T-minus 9 minutes and counting. This is it. No turning back now. The final hold point is passed.
Wait, did I forget to turn off the stove? Shit.
Probably. Wait, this isn't Crayhorn.
Depends,
Well,
do
that
you live
Hamlet's
in Notre
going to
Dame?
burn.
Yeah, you're not Crayhorn. You're fine.
Just no nat ones on the wisdom checks, please.
Actually, I managed to get a net 0. Shit.
This mission is about to happen for real. The din of the engine noise gets even louder now as the final launch preparations are kicking in. Y'all see Max flicking various switches and turning various dials on his control panel. You overhear your navigator, Janessa Valdez, come across your comms. Confirmed. Set course for rendezvous point in Upper Atmo upon booster jettison. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A massive burst
I
of
have to
heat
pee.
and noise engulfs the ship. At first, nothing seems to happen. Then suddenly the ship jolts violently and begins rising from the ground. Slowly at first, and then at an exponentially faster rate. Need everybody to roll a con save for me.
Oh.
Or I would, no joke, was thinking of like the Halo like game start, you know, where it goes. Doo, doo, doo. and somebody's just gonna press B.
That's not good.
Plus 4, 8. Wow.
That's a total of 18.
14.
I'm gonna roll for Reagan just for grins. Yeah, she's fine. Everybody's fine.
Oh, okay.
Max, especially, you feel the queasiness in your stomach, but you're used to this kind of thing.
Yeah, I was expected.
So
I would probably have an advantage on that kind of roll considering I've done it a lot.
the DC was 5. You guys
Okay,
have been
we're
training for a while, so you're used to the G
There's
force
literally no
changes.
way I can fail that.
Yeah, really. So you guys feel the ship rising, rising, rising. You're looking out the windows, which for a ship of this type, it has considerably more window space than what you'd expect after being launched this way. But its primary purpose is to be in space, and once you're up there, the windows will, there won't be that big of an issue. And you're carried higher and higher. The vibrations from this launch start to even out a little bit as you get up into thinner air, and you keep climbing and climbing. As you break atmo, everything gets real dark. Space!
So I leave my oven on.
Max, need you to roll a vehicle handling check for me. At advantage.
Not one and we crash and die.
Actually, I was getting ready to look up what my skills actually are for that.
Roll one more. I think you have a really stupid high vehicle handling.
Oh, I do. I was looking to see what my my vehicle handling is +4, plus I have proficiency on it. So I get a +2, so +6.
What's your wisdom?
I have a
You're-
+1 to wisdom. It's 12. But vehicle handling is dex.
Oh, okay, yeah, so it's +2 from your dex?
Yeah, so it's +2. It's +4, +2. Like
No.
I have proficiency in it.
Yeah,
so
it adds your
I don't know how-
it adds your proficiency
shit-
already.
Fuck. So I think it's just +4. So
Yeah. It adds your dex plus your prof, your proficiency.
Yeah.
That formula should be correct. So yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. You were good with the 14. This isn't to pass or
Okay.
fail. This is just to see how smoothly you transition. And you've done this quite. You've
Yeah.
tested in the simulator and you've flown the ship. You got a good handle on this thing. So as you guys get into the upper atmosphere, you can't see the cruisers yet. The rendezvous point's quite a bit away from the launch point. But you begin the booster jettison process and convert to spaceship flight rather than rocket flight. And everybody hears the ka-toom as the boosters jettison. And you look out the windows and you can see them floating off into space, just peacefully floating until they start to tumble back down and fall through the upper atmosphere, burning up as they fall. And Max smoothly takes over controlling the ship. You look over at your navigator, Janessa. Navigation is go. We are ready for rendezvous. Coordinates set.
Copy that.
And at this point, all you really have to do is hit go.
Punch button.
Big press.
Is there anything else you're going to do before you attempt to get out of your seats? Because there's something that you probably should do before you get out of your seats.
I'm staying put because I'm kind of busy.
Unbuckle them.
Well, technically, actually, I don't think you could do this, so don't worry about it. Now that I think about it, you don't have Mass Effect engines. You wouldn't have Mass Effect gravity, so.
Negative.
Boots.
We have to float around.
Yeah, you're basically floating in this boy.
Wait,
Um,
don't the mag boots work?
Well, yeah, you'd have mag boots, yeah.
Okay.
But I was gonna
Okay.
say he could turn on artificial gravity, but there is no artificial gravity in a ship of this size.
That's right.
There is on the station that you're going to later, but not on the ship.
While we're inside floating around, which is
Wait, is the station artificial gravity Mass Effect, or is it the circular?
It's a circular station that it's the centrifugal force type of artificial
Yeah.
gravity. The spinny kind. What were you saying, Kaz?
I was just saying, if on a small little ship, it'd be better for us to just float around anyway, rather than use magnetic boots.
Yeah. Well, this ship is like if you think about the Normandy from Mass Effect 1, this ship is about that size, but not quite.
I mean, floating around is still very viable.
Yeah. But by the time you guys get to ships like the Normandy, there will be artificial gravity because of the Mass Effect drivers. But yeah, so you guys get up into outer space. Roll me a. What is this one gonna be? I gotta look at the character sheet because I don't even remember what the stupid skills are for this. Roll me a survival, Bill.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, this should be perception. What am I saying?
Well, that would be a 17 for survival, but it would also be a 17 for perception. I have a +3 on both.
Ah, there you go. So yeah, you easily enough. You check your displays and find the general area where the cruisers are to be rendezvoused with just fine, and you actually start picking them up on your long-range scanners and head over there. As you approach, you hear it come across your comms. This is the... Fuck, what was the damn name? I forgot the name of the ship!
This is Chicago.
Chicago.
You're the Chicago. They're hailing you.
Oh, okay, I have to do that.
This
There
is...
was not this one.
Oh, this is the SSB Davenport, hailing incoming vessel. Is this the SSB Chicago?
This is the SSV Chicago, SSV Davenport. We are requesting permission to rendezvous.
Permission granted. Join formation mid, and we will escort you the rest of the way to Mars. Good to have you along with us.
Copy that, sir, and thank you.
So as you fly into the formation, the Davenport is front left. The Berlin is front right. You settle in behind them, and parallel to you on your left and right, kind of in a V formation behind the Davenport and the Berlin, is the Nagasaki on the left and the Bogota on the right. And you guys head to Mars. I need you to roll me... let's see. Janessa is going to roll... what should I... No, she's going to roll survival as the navigator. And I need you to roll me 3 perception checks there, Max.
That's not good. That's 7. That's 13. And that's 21.
That actually works out beautifully. So, as you're flying to Mars, it's not a super long trip. FTL, or near FTL flight has been achieved by this point, but it's jump drives, basically. It's not,
Oh, I remember what they called. Or I almost remember what they called it. Hold
It doesn't use Mass Effect fields, so it's not nearly as fast as what you can get with Mass Effect travel, but it is like 0.5 warp if you were like doing Star Trek style. So you can get to Mars in about 2 hours, but your trip goes fine for the first hour and a half, and about an hour and a half in, Janessa, for some reason, decides that the course that you're on needs to be corrected, and she inputs some different coordinates to take you around something that she sees, or thinks she sees anyway. Right into the middle of 3 small starfighters, which you can immediately tell are pirate ships.
Yay.
Oh, by the way, I was just gonna say,
Aren't we being escorted by giant freaking escorts?
Yeah, you are. And because of your perception check, you notice that they're pirates, and you notice them turn and haul ass to get away from these 4 Alliance cruisers. But unfortunately, they had made a slight miscalculation.
Tactical error? Yeah.
Yeah, slight tactical error, and decided, before they realized the cruisers were there, to try to approach your ship.
Oops.
And you watch the first of the 3, as it's turning to run, just
Goodbye.
disappear.
Surprise, motherfucker.
And you hear across comms, "This is SSV Davenport engaging hostiles." And about 10 seconds later, you hear, "This is SSV Nagasaki. All hostiles deceased."
Erased, more like.
by the way, Scorpious, I looked it
I'm
up.
just gonna smirk.
So with the Mass Effect drives, they actually do have FTL. Obviously, you said this doesn't, but like inside a system, they still use faster and light, as a ship can apparently do that with its impulse engines.
Yes.
But, and then obviously the mass relays are used for the.
Right.
Oh.
Inside the system, the Mass Effect driver doesn't actually propel the ship. The Mass Effect driver warps time and space around the ship so that its normal drives can push it.
It's used inside the same system because in-system transport, like if you want to go from Earth to Mars, you would use FTL.
Yes, you still use FTL, but with using the Mass Effect driver, because of the way it bends time and space around the ship, it makes your FTL that much more effective.
Yeah, no, it said it's actually used for standard in, like it uses the faster and light drive, the Mass Effect drive.
Yeah.
But sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
An interesting tidbit of space lore.
So, after that little bit of interesting thing, well, so yeah, they made a slight miscalculation in their radar readings. They saw 5 ships, did not realize how big the ships were.
Oh, the scaling must be up. No, all 5 of those ships are just massive. No.
They're slightly stupid. And
we're gonna make a name for ourselves. We're gonna attack these cool dudes.
Potentially got a little greedy, thinking that they were transport ships.
Oh.
Yeah, so they got transported to another dimension.
Yeah, hell.
By the way, hello, Mortem.
Oh. Just in time. Actually, you're late. You missed all of the good jokes.
Yeah, you missed the
We talked about Twinkies for 30 minutes.
You missed the grand Twinkie war weapon debate of 2019.
And the part where I forgot Scorpious was broadcasting on Twitch, and I started putting the Urban Dictionary definitions for Twinkie in the freaking game chat.
Which are pretty good, actually.
I had a great time.
It was
It was even funnier when I realized that he was broadcasting. I was like, he was so gonna get banned.
I love how you went. Oh shit! I even got a notification for it. And everything. I just totally fucking forgot.
That's right.
So
Laughing hysterically.
So Mortem, just to catch you up, you guys are in space and you're about to approach Mars. And I've been streaming this so that you can pick it up, you know, and listen back to it when you get a chance. So after the initial launch and travel, you guys arrive at Mars. And you notice, this guy right here. As you arrive, he heads down to the docking bay at the bottom of the ship. You guys don't actually have to go get this person. They're bringing a shuttle to you, but he's gonna go collect him and bring him inside. You know. Make sure that he's fine. Make sure that everything goes okay. So you wait in upper atmo for a little bit. You see the shuttle approaching. SSB Chicago, this is the shuttle Jalopy.
Seriously.
We are requesting permission to board and drop off our passenger.
Tell them not to track any dirt in the ship.
No, I don't want any jalapeno things, though.
SSB Chicago, do you read?
Is that type
I'm
of
sorry,
dessert?
repeat that.
Yes, SSB Chicago, this is the Jalopy. We are requesting permission to board and drop off our passenger.
Copy that, Jalopy. Permission granted.
Access denied.
So,
We're getting a shipment of jalapeno from the ship Jalape.
I dislike you extraordinarily.
I'm here, boys.
Yep, he's here.
I wanna
Session's over.
snack on a Twinkie.
He's here, he's queer.
You can snack on a Twinkie. By the way, Twinkie boy,
Yeah.
here's a counter. Keep track of how many damn Twinkies you have. You start out with 100.
So is like our whole meal consistent of Twinkies?
No.
No, here's our.
We couldn't send you with food because we replaced it all with Twinkies.
Yeah,
Have
900
fun
pounds of
shitting,
Twinkies.
like literal briquettes.
There you go. So you have your damn Twinkies.
There's 900 pounds of Twinkies. We couldn't bring any real food, but we got a lot of Twinkies.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd like
This
to
isn't
kill myself.
even a
This is
tenth
gonna
of what I bought though.
Do I have permission to kill myself?
Permission denied.
If you eat enough Twinkies, you don't need permission.
Oh, that's my boss. I'm gonna go to the pilot, ask him. Because we all know he's in charge of my life at the moment.
I would say yes, but quite honestly, if I have to put up with this fucker, I'm gonna need all the freaking help I can get to stay.
Alright.
You're gonna need all the help you
Do me
can
a-
get to
do me a
shove
favor,
more
bro.
bottles in your mouth.
Just stay with me, man.
I'm gonna go
I'm
grab
trying.
a.
Worst case, we can jettison his ass from the ship.
I can't see the end. It's so dark.
It'll be okay, man. It'll be okay. Stay with me, brother.
I'm
We'll
gonna
just leave
go.
him behind somewhere. It'll be fine.
We can just bury him in the Twinkies and hope that he doesn't find his way out.
Laura, stop! Stop it! I
I
see you.
didn't.
I see you doing it. I see you turning them.
I didn't even press anything. That's the thing.
Did you like click on them?
No, I just.
That is so weird. I see what's going on. Your hand has gravity for some reason. That is freaking weird.
How do I make it stop?
I don't know. Now!
Huh?
Oh god, this again. What the hell?
I didn't do it. Oh my god.
So I'm gonna go grab like the bottle and all that. Pour drinks for everyone. You know, give everyone a drink. I'm about to make a toast and all that stuff when everyone's ready.
Well, anyway, before you
As your
do that,
flight crew, I will not be partaking. You
Yes.
will be sober for this shit.
you would note that the soldiers are not interested either.
I'm drinking heavily, probably.
Yeah,
I rolled
you're
this earlier. Or I rolled this earlier. I'm getting scared shitless. Wait,
Ah,
depends
yes.
on, wait, how far are we? Where are we?
above Mars right now.
Okay, so we're in space. Yeah, no, Briar's on the edge of his seat, man.
So if I had to describe Briar, I would say heart full of courage, pants full of shit.
He is
Heart,
like in a
no, no, no,
fight
no, no. You got that wrong. It's heart full of shit, pants full of shit.
So, am I like in a
Try to-
flight seat? Am I in a flight seat or something?
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, yeah. No,
You are-
I
you are-
definitely have like a.
Oh, hey. Speaking of, roll me a con save.
I'll fucking roll you a con save. The fuck's the password? That's right.
Galadinos.
I know, motherfucker.
I just said it on
Good
Twitch.
morning, Mr.
There you go.
Galadino.
Sorry.
Yeet.
Not sorry.
What do you think of that one? That's pretty
Now you
accurate.
To be
just have
fair-
some bonobo join and throw all the cards everywhere.
To be fair, if he's gonna get banned from Twitch, it's gonna be for the like Twinkie definitions I threw out there earlier, and all the other shit that I said after that. I
Someone
think
just
at
had
one
a
point I
global-
joked that
Someone decided global does he want to know how to do D&D.
as we're sitting here, as we're sitting here, totally not doing D&D correctly.
actually,
Okay,
considering
I'm
we had
pretty
a
sure the
30-minute
proper
discussion about
application-
Twinkies and using those bombardment weapons. Yeah, we're totally doing D&D right. That's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'm good with that.
Greyhorn's gonna start the Twink
Twink Apocalypse.
Twink Apocalypse. Yeah.
That,
Twinkie
that,
Hellfire.
that, that sounds like a gay club.
So,
Orbital Strike.
we should rename Brohelm to
Twink Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Can I have a spell that's just
Twinkopolis.
orbital?
Twink.
Yeah, I
Twink.
want a spell that's orbital strike
Yeah.
Twinkie. Can I have that?
No.
Right?
There is meteor strike though. You could make your meteors appear as Twinkies.
Instead of
That's right.
poison spray, I
That's
get
ninth
Twinkie
level.
spray.
Anyway, so as the ship comes into dock, you see this guy coming upstairs. After Max, you'd be seeing this on the video screen of the docking bay, but
Copy that.
he'd be escorted up by this David Jensen guy.
Holy shit, is this laggy or what?
I don't know. It's your problem, dude.
No, I just think all the tables are like we have to just redo all tables.
I mean, is anybody else having trouble with it? Aside from the whole weird shit where it decides to pick up all the tiles at once and drop them back on the table, which is really strange. Yeah, like that.
I think somebody has control over that.
Which I don't understand how.
It's my voice to talk.
Your voice to talk. You mean your push to talk.
I input a voice command to my push to talk to activate it. I don't know why my push to talk's not activating.
I tell my
I-
push to talk.
I use my left mouse to move around on the tabletop, and whenever I actually double click it, it highlights it yellow. Whenever I push U to talk, it makes everything jump.
Oh, well, don't do that then. Anyway, so you see this guy come up. Hello, everyone. My name is Jesse Werner. It's very nice to meet you all. Thanks for the pickup. It's nice to be back with my team, as he looks over at Addison and Zadavia. All right, carry on. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Why do you have so many pockets?
Because I have so many things to carry with me.
Is
By
that
the
a
way,
yo-yo?
you said a con save?
Yes, con save.
What's this con save for?
For not throwing up on the ship. When we
I
launch.
Please
can I
don't throw
just-
my shit.
Can I just fail?
I mean, you could.
I rolled a 19 now. By the way, can I get this fucking dice deleted?
Go roll down a window or something and do that shit.
Delete this dice, please. Thank you, I love you. No, not that
I'm
one, the other
gonna-
one. I threw it on the table. No, not that one, I need that one.
Oh, I don't know.
I
God
need
hates you.
I mean, here.
Ah, so I'm gonna put
Is it back?
a
No.
small.
you just need to pop me in a D12. Why are you rewinding? All you have to do is summon a D12.
I didn't even know what I deleted. You just said delete some dice, and I did. So there you go.
Delete the
Delete
table.
this D20, please.
and that one, because
And
rewind thing.
Because yeah. Oh,
Okay,
Thank you.
so yeet. All right.
Okay. But yeah, no. If I was sitting in a flight seat, you all would see me like just gripping onto the fucking armrest real tight, sunken in a little bit, just like. Mm.
Relax, Briar. Something goes wrong. You won't live long enough to know it.
Right.
He does have a point.
Yup.
At this point, Max, you hear come over your comm directly. This is the SSV Davenport. We bid you adieu. Have a safe trip to Gagarin Station there, Chicago.
Copy that, SSV Davenport, SSV Chicago en route.
And
Thanks for the escort.
oh, no thanks necessary. Glad to do it. Have a
Thanks
safe
for the
journey.
light show.
Davenport out. Yeah, the light show. That was been itching for some combat. Wasn't expecting it to go that short.
Well, you can't have everything, sir.
Exactly. Where would you put it?
Apparently in the bay with the Twinkies. Never mind.
As
Chicago out.
as the Davenport starts to slowly spiral into the planet's surface, you see the 4 cruisers pull off to the right and start to descend down towards the planet's surface more. They're not going all the way down, but you don't know exactly where they're going. So, and it doesn't matter because you haven't been told, and you're leaving. So roll me 3 more vehicle handlings there, Max.
Oh me.
No, you. What the fuck? That dice just went fucking flying off my table. Okay, that was not what I wanted. Come here.
You had somewhere to be.
Wait, can I move?
That's a 9.
What do you mean?
Can I move around this ship?
If you turn your mag boots on, yeah.
You could float
That's 23.
Is it not recommended to move right now?
No, he's flying, and your ship does not have,
That's a 7. Woo!
yeah, your ship does not have,
around.
artificial gravity because it's too small.
Okay.
And you don't have mass spec drivers, so it is not recommended to move.
Is this a ship that's going through the thing? Or
Yes,
is it just to get us to the
Yes.
station?
it's
oh
the
god,
ship. That's the ship
we're
going
so
through the
fucked.
thing. Well, you can move around with mag boots, but right at
Whoever's
this
sitting,
this particular moment, it's probably not a good idea, because he's
whoever
just
sits in these 2 seats is fucked.
firing up the game. You know, he's heading out, firing up the game. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, that thing.
We're already up. I'm just moving
Yeah.
us out.
So, as you turn and start to head out of Mars space and head towards Gagarin Station, you know this is going to be a considerably longer trip because it's all the way out on the other side of Pluto. And Janessa, apparently she decided you need to go there by way of Mercury?
That doesn't make any... What?
She
Please tell me I noticed that.
yeah, you notice that, and you look at her like, I think...
Like, I'm not going to make a big deal of it. I'm like, hey, could we get a recheck on those navigation pointers, please?
Could we get a recheck on our navigation officer? Can I just do the navigating? Jesus
She
Christ.
she looks at it and realizes she typed in coordinates backwards, and
Super
It-
great.
did everything
Briar
wrong.
takes a big swig.
Yeah,
So
Brian get drunk.
she
Kinda
looks
shit.
she looks at you and, oh, son of a bitch, I am such an idiot. Hold on just a moment, let me correct this. Okay, there we go.
Out of-
As long as
out
you
of-
don't
right now.
run into
Out of
Corella.
character, that's not worrisome at all.
No?
Yeah, she rolled a 3, a 4, and a 7 for her
Ooh.
navigation checks.
Oh.
But with you noticing, you rolled stupid high anyway, so you notice and you just like, no. How about no?
Uh-huh.
And she gets it right. I'm not even gonna
Like I
roll
said,
for it because that dice
I'm gonna
hates
be
me.
nice. Like I said, I'm gonna be nice about it. But yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna ask for a recheck.
Yeah. So she goes ahead and rechecks everything, and she gets it right. So you guys are on the way. However, you get about to Neptune. It's about a 6-hour trip. to get to Pluto. from where
Oh,
you are.
rip! When I type something to say to somebody that's a PC, and I typed it in global,
Oh, rip.
Oh,
it wasn't that bad. But like,
We're all gonna die, Briar Tark. Rip.
but no one has any idea what I'm gonna do, what I mean. But that's okay.
That's
So it's
hilarious.
gonna change the Steam name and
So, you guys get out to Neptune,
Rip.
and Bill, roll me a survival. And
I don't know why the ark's all the way over here. Why am I sit? Can I move my seat?
This
Can I
is
pick up my seat and move it over?
it's just
that's
It's-
a 21 for the survival check.
okay. So also roll me a
straight
vehicle
up.
handling at advantage.
Who did the seat schedule?
It's not seating. It's just the arrangement of what
Alright.
team you're under. It's not your seating.
I'm memeing.
That's a 16 if I recall correctly. You need the second die for advantage.
Yes, second die.
Okay, that's a 19.
Okay. And we're going to roll a couple of attacks.
Is there a defense for the science team at all?
That thing sucked to roll. Oh, here, Briar, check out your namesake dice.
Why?
As I roll an actual die here, because that die sucks. Oh, that sucked.
That dice does suck.
Okay, you guys really missed Gassman. That's all I'm gonna say. Because Gunther is a shit shot. Anyway, so you're
Well,
you're going past Neptune, and all of a sudden you start hearing warning buzzers going off, and somehow you have flown entirely too close to an asteroid and some cosmic dust that's being pulled along with the asteroid. You avoid it deftly, so you're fine, and you control the ship. You transfer the shielding so that it blocks out all the stuff on the side where you pass the asteroid. Gunther decides he's going to take a shot at the asteroid to try and help. And you see the lasers fire up. Get out of... What are you doing?
Trying to move my bag and it's just taking stuff out of it.
You have to hold... You have to click and hold it. And then it picks it up. Or do you have it locked? Why do you have it locked? No, you don't have it locked. I don't know what you're doing wrong. Anyway. No, science team doesn't have any defenders. They don't go anywhere. They stay on the ship.
Wait, what?
wait. Okay, yeah. Really, what?
Science team stays on the ship. Unless they're going down with the exploration team.
That's correct. They stay far fucking away from anything dangerous.
Oh yeah. Of course. And then like the exploration team would obviously go out and do some stuff, and then
Right.
clear out an area, and the science team can go ahead and start doing stuff, and then we make sure that we go clear out like another area or do something.
So you have two exploration teams. You have Reagan, Briar, Harold, Ark, and Agent, and then the team led by
Just say
Marcus is
Boobs. His name's Boobs.
then the team led by Marcus is the secondary team. Whenever the science team goes out, these guys go with the science team. If the science team is going planetside somewhere, all of these motherfuckers go.
Who DM?
What?
Can you call it evens or odds?
Odds. Oh, well. I mean, I saw it when it hit, so. How about no?
Why not? What? No,
You're
I
not
mean, like,
you're not a science team person. You're an exploration team person.
Okay.
I mean, I asked you this.
I mean, I'll be on the exploration team. That's fine. But I mean, if they're out, I mean, I'm staying back. I'm just. That's all that is meaning.
What if the science team goes, you're going with them?
Pretty much.
I mean, you're
There
already
might should
going. Let me put it this way: if the science
we'll
team
see how
goes
it is.
if the science team ever goes planet side,
Hmm.
and Laura can go with you guys if she wants to. She doesn't have to stay. She can go with. But
yeah,
if
Olivia's not gonna stay on the ship with whoever these other people are. She doesn't know.
well, technically you do know, you just haven't in game you don't necessarily know them, but
Oh my god.
in character you do know them. They're all your science team people.
Oh
For
my.
a second there, I thought Art. That wasn't me. For a second there, I thought that Art
Right?
had like a weird purple highlight.
Yeah,
Man.
he has a hand over his head. Yes. Anyway, so what I was getting at there, Mortem, is
It's all good.
It-
We can talk about this after session.
if-
I'm sorry for making the distraction. I don't want to do it right now because we're just burning time. But
yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
I'll just be
So
quiet.
I'll tell you after session. I got a couple other things I gotta go over with you after session anyway, so it's cool. Nothing bad. Just stuff that happened earlier that I gotta get answers from you on. So anyway, he takes the shots at the asteroid, misses entirely. Like, how the hell do you miss an asteroid from like point blank range? But he manages to miss everything. You hear these two huge shots going off from the laser cannon that's mounted underneath the ship. And you look on all your sensors and all your external cameras, and you hear Gunther go, "Oh, I missed."
Petition to have a new gunner, preferably someone with
Hey,
much
Gunther.
better accuracy.
Why don't you calibrate your damn gun?
What's
Can I
calibrate?
Can I
Oh,
come
dear
over and pull the
God.
trigger? I bet I'll shoot.
Oh,
him.
no
He will.
wonder.
Can I go over there and calibrate his gun?
Yeah, Brian wants to go calibrate this man's gun. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently everybody went gay all of a sudden. I don't even understand why.
I bet I could shoot this better than he could. Watch this shit, boys. Fucking run it. What's my plus?
His penis. So yeah, Briar
He's gonna make him into a Twinkie.
Briar goes over and pushes this guy out of the way and starts taking shots at the asteroid. To which Grissom goes, "What the hell are you doing?"
Wait, did I hit anything though?
Oh yeah, you hit the asteroid. Not that it really matters because you guys are well past it now, but you hit the asteroid just fine.
Look, I'm just saying, if we're gonna have somebody at the seat that needs to shoot shit. By the way, I'm like pale white. If we're going to life death situation, and I got this man shooting shit that can't even hit a fucking asteroid.
I
got it.
tried. I don't know what's the problem with me.
I hit the fucking asteroid. I got it. Don't worry. This is my seat now. Drinks from flask.
Commander Grissom looks at you.
Oh god.
Doesn't even answer you. He just points back to your seat.
Sad face.
Look, man, we're in
And-
space. There is no
and
safety net. If
he-
one guy can't do it and someone else can, let the person who can do it.
I will deal with this.
That's not his goal.
I will deal with this when we arrive at Gagarin Station.
You can take your gun.
Someone
We
said they had
cannot
okay,
deal-
right?
We cannot deal with it now. I will deal with it when we get to Gagarin Station.
Yeah, when we're out in deep space, your whole law and order ain't gonna do us a whole lot of help if someone's shooting at us and we
Oh,
got
you
someone who
sit
can't
back
shoot
down.
back.
He has the strong
hey.
feeling of death.
The commanding officer has given his order. Follow it.
Oh, I've
There's
already.
no room for anything. Or I'll jettison you out the fucking airlock. I'm not you, the other person who's arguing.
Oh, I don't think he was. Oh, he was. Okay, I got you. I mean, that's Ark. Okay, yeah, got you.
No, I'm just
Alright.
saying, like,
Yeah.
legitimately, I'm not gonna let that go. It's really important you follow orders on a fucking military vessel.
Well, this is Hark. He comes from a mercenary.
I understand that. That's
Yeah.
why I'm responding the way I am. But I'm a military guy, so I'm not gonna fuck around with that.
Oh.
Commanding officer, dude. Chain of command is important.
Not Tark. Right.
What's
Well,
it like doing in the
chain
big
Like I
command-
guy?
said,
Chain of
Jettisoned
command.
out
gonna
the
be
airlock.
fun.
Chain of command
It's gonna be
is
fun.
important, but if a chain of command is making wrong decisions,
Yeah.
Well,
Then
okay,
they're
but
at
we're
fault.
not under fire at the moment.
You,
oh, that's fine. That's fine.
you
No,
would-
no, no, that's fine. I'm going back and
as-
sitting down. I'm going back and sitting down.
As you guys get done discussing this, you hear Grissom say, Yalman Hightower, send a message to Gagarin Station. Let them know that we are experiencing crew difficulties and will be leaving someone behind.
What?
Thank God, I'm throwing up anyway.
He looks at Gunther.
Oh.
Gunther, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to depart at Gagarin Station. I know you were just thrown into this mission last minute, but
What the fuck, man?
I can't have that happen again. Oh, well, I didn't know what to do there, but, I'm sorry, yeah, I'll go, yeah.
God, no, you know, actually, I won't say anything. I won't say anything. At this point, I won't say anything, because I'll talk to Commander off the line, but yeah.
We haven't even been out here long, and we're...
Man, I come into session 10 minutes later, I've already got somebody kicked off the mission.
Yeah, no, we barely left the
Oh,
planet,
that's
and we're already
okay.
getting into shit.
It's all good. It's all good.
Now Ark's uncomfortable. This is,
It's okay.
this is
Fire will
not a
fix
good
it.
start.
Grissom
Right.
turns to everybody. Because y'all, right now, everybody's actually in the front part of the ship.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Wait, what the fuck did she get here?
Who?
What the fuck is she doing here?
I told you she's going on a mission with you. She's the Yowman.
What's a yaman?
Briar would like to execute himself.
Basically, I think they're kind of like the head of personnel.
Oh,
right?
oh,
They just-
oh. Speaking of, Briar. Odds
No,
or
I'll-
evens?
No, I'm waiting.
Odds,
Nope.
odds or
Oh.
evens?
I'm gonna commit Sudoku.
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 Odds or evens?
Odds or evens, bitch.
It's always fucking evens. I don't know why you asked me. Like,
I don't know why that thing didn't roll at all. Hold on a sec here.
there you go. Now I fucking rolled it.
Because it sucks donkey balls.
Alright, 5.
Okay.
Fail to launch?
Yeah, you've never... I don't know. If you don't know what it means, then you don't know.
Alright.
I mean, it's a fucking sex joke. Failure to launch is you couldn't get it up.
Anyway, we're gonna move.
So yeah, that's the thing. Okay, cool. Good to know.
So, do we need to send the German to the brig so he doesn't attack us?
No,
Out of,
no. He's
strike?
he's very
His depression.
He's
is
very
enough to
submissive.
tell him that-
he's very submissive, so he won't fight.
Oh, well, that's one way to describe Scorpious.
I mean,
Colorful.
he's a German. He's submissive. I mean, they did surrender after we blew the shit out of them. Anyway,
Head back to the
Who's bringing up gay shit
vessel,
now?
y'all.
I mean, what?
rip. So, Grissom looks at everybody that's still here. That will be enough of intercrew fighting. We didn't train for 3 months to come all the way out here and start bickering amongst each other. People make mistakes. It happens. The only reason I'm going to allow this to take place is because I need the best on this crew, and unfortunately Gunther was thrown into a very awkward situation with Gaspin having to stay behind, and he was not properly trained. So, Briar,
Listen, look, don't take it out on the lad. If he's not going to be a part of the gunner, I get it, but he's still a gun. He's still 2 arms and 2 legs and a torso. As bad as that sounds, you know what I mean. It's true.
I'm not going to keep someone around on the ship that is dead weight.
Even if they're a
There's-
good bullet sponge.
There is a opening for a gunner. That is the last I am going to discuss this. It is either Ark or Briar. Which one? Pick one of you.
Can I audition?
I'm gonna look at Ark and I'm gonna take a swig from my flask.
Ark
I
it
think
is.
Briar's the, Doc, if you miss, you better hope they're all at once.
Don't make me come over there and do it again a second time.
I assure you, I'll hit
can
my
I
mark.
like?
I mean,
Doc,
Can
it's
she be
not-
our exploration team scientist? The woman on the front line,
Just a sec.
you know what I'm saying? The frontline scientist woman? Science woman?
again, she's on the science team. This
I
is
understand.
this is the teams. I will explain them to you after session. I'll explain how it works after session.
Did I smoke crack?
Sure, go ahead. I mean,
Oh no! I
freaking
suddenly.
frickin' boob
forget.
dildo over here brought PCP laced cigars.
Excuse me.
Did we get these checked? Do we have piss test?
At this
Can I-
point, no,
Fire
because
to what
you're
a
already
boob
here.
dildo is?
Good.
Does
I'm fine, I
Brian
got-
have a counter for his cigars?
You've never seen a boob dildo? I mean, it's a dildo with boobs for the nutsack. I don't know what else to tell you here.
I can't say that that is something I've seen, and I do not wish to see it, so keep the links to yourself.
I've never seen it either. Apparently, that just came to mind right now,
Yeah,
and
well,
I'm going
now
to
I
just
can't unsee it,
I'm
so...
going to delete my Twitch channel because if they don't ban me for that, I deserve to be banned for that crazy
Yeah,
shit.
just ban yourself.
Oh my god.
Sorry to all my followers. We're done here. All my 2 followers who never watch me stream anyway. Wow. So, aside from the asteroid craziness, you guys arrive at Gagarin Station just fine. Roll me a vehicle handling there, Max. And do it at advantage.
Wait, question. Is this like the entire crew? Like there's no other
Nope, this is it.
unnamed NPC?
All these people here, this is the crew.
Okay, so a 16 and 18.
Okay. You approach the station. They see you coming in. This is.
Station, I was gonna call them
Oh,
actually.
yeah. Go ahead.
Gregorian Station, this is SSV Chicago requesting permission to dock.
SSV Chicago, permission is granted. Dock at your leisure, and we are expecting you. We have rooms prepared for your crew, and we will see you when you arrive.
Copy that, Gregorian Station, and thank you.
And you come into the station, the docking area of the station. Your ship's docking door is just outside here. So you come up to the station and you turn sideways to slide in, and you ease your ship over, ease it over. They extend out the docking tunnel, and as the docking tunnel extends, it's like a kiss. You guys both connect at the exact time when the station when the tunnel extends fully. You connect, seals up, boom, you're good to go. You guys feel the shudder of the vacuum as the docking seals are pulled tighter into place. This clicking, this and
Romantic ship action?
Ship on ship action.
yeah.
Are there ships fucking? Where is the condom?
Fucking.
The condom is
And
the
And this is how escape pods are made.
exactly.
This is
There
how
you go.
Twitch users get banned.
So, the
Let's go into full detail of coitus.
good lord. So the
Oh
docking
boy.
the docking tunnel seals correctly around the docking door of the ship, and you hear a chime, a ding.
Breakfast sausages and bagels.
Elevator's here.
Yeah, the elevator's here. Station dock complete. Station dock complete. And you are now free to exit the ship at your leisure and go out to the station as you will. You
Is
can
there a
go.
trash can?
I mean, there's a trash compactor on the ship, yes. And there are toilets if you got a yak. Just saying.
Alright, we'll just go.
No, go roll down a window. Go yak out the window.
Alright, I'm gonna go into the airlock. Actually, you know what? Can I get the airlock and just vomit on the ground and like pull the airlock?
Roll me a con save.
Does that work?
I don't know, man, but we'll see. No, it's
Roll
good.
me
I'll
a
find out.
con save.
Oh, I mean, I'll just say that Briar is probably. Yeah, see, there we go. I'm good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna vomit in a trash can somewhere.
Yeah, so you guys see two things as the docking is completed. You see Briar unbuckle himself from his seat and haul ass past everybody down to the restroom areas. He accidentally goes in the women's restroom because he's a boosted and
Don't
doesn't
give
know
a
where the
shit.
hell he's going.
Don't
And he
give a
goes
fuck.
he goes in and you just hear this just reverberating through the ship, and all of a sudden, Max, you hear in your headset, "This is Gagarin Station. Is everyone okay in there?"
Gagarin Station, this is SSP Chicago. We had one crew member experience some light discomfort.
Oh Lord.
We are would request a
Laxative.
A
response.
fuckload of
No.
sedatives.
Health.
we
health
will
professional
we will
had
send
to-
we will send paramedics. Just
Somebody overdose this man on morphine, please.
I will actually come up to him and offer him a little bit of a laxative.
laxative ain't gonna help him with throwing up. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, no, that's not gonna help you.
No, he needs
it'll help him
needs
throw
pep.
up his ass.
Exactly. He,
Now he's
he
throwing out
needs
2 holes.
he needs Pepto is what he needs.
That man needs a cork.
Oh man.
The second thing you see is Gunther carrying a crate and exiting through the airlock. Head hung low.
And look at that, our fuel efficiency rating just went up by a lot.
Olivia's gonna go get some lorazepam and just give it to what's his face puking in the bathroom.
Okay, you guys can do character stuff for a minute. We're not going to be going much longer here because you guys made it to the station. So you guys can do character stuff, get settled in your beds. They will direct you, obviously, to the restaurant district of the station and the sleeping areas and such. I will be back in just a quick sec. So y'all do things. Don't talk about shit that'll get me banned from Twitch, please.
Alright guys, so
So-
let me talk about this whole situation which will totally get Nick banned from Twitch.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Wait,
Briar,
which
want a
Nick?
Twinkie?
Hold
No, I definitely don't want a fucking twink. Get that fucking shit away from me.
So I
The
have
twink is handing out Twinkies again. Fuck.
God fucking damn it.
I
Alright.
have
Briar like
9,900
Twinks?
Twinkies
Fuck,
waiting for
no.
me when I get back to Earth.
Briar's still thinking about putting a shotgun in Boob's mouth.
I mean, isn't technically the manliest thing you could do to be with a man? The Greeks did it.
I mean,
They're all about being manly men. So
Briar,
they only slept with men.
you know, I'm just gonna let y'all know. Briar is like a 75% sure we're all dying.
Okay, sorry about that.
oh, don't worry, our
wait,
calculations
wait.
came out to like 68%, so.
Wait, Nick, Briar's here. Did you tell him what he found on? If he found.
I'll do that after this. Because I have some solo stuff I have to do with him. That's part of it, so I'll tell him after this.
So, we'll leave a little vial on the table next to the rest of the drinks and just kind of just leave it there.
Cyanide. Don't
Say-
drink it.
Wait, what?
I
Say
have
that.
a special vial of something I'm going to be leaving the drink.
Just a vial. Don't touch it.
Yeah, no, it's weird. But did you see what I put in the chat there?
You're gonna pull Grissom aside?
Yeah, at some point. I mean, do the character interactions or whatever the fuck, or whatever you want to do, and then we can do that last, or whatever the fucking banana.
Don't eat a banana. It'll make you throw up more.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll see
I
these
know.
French fries. French fries are fucking good. They're from Whataburger.
There you go.
Olivia went and gave him anti-nausea meds.
Thanks.
Can't those be very toxic? I thought those were like controlled substances.
Yeah, I did triple meat from
Briar's a
Whataburger.
real man.
So,
What?
Briar roll, con save. Fails it, your head explodes.
All right,
No.
I'm okay with it.
I imagine a fountain of vomit comes out.
It does the reverse. It just makes them throw up so much they can't.
He becomes
Michael, check your
pressurized.
DMs.
We
His
weaponize
muscles
Briar.
simply die.
So as you bring Grissom aside, Briar. What do you want to do here?
Be right back.
No, this out of out of your show and be like, look, I'm gonna pull you off to the side because you're commander and obviously don't want to talk in front of everybody and all that kind of stuff. What's the word now? I'm sorry, I've been drinking a little bit, kind of freaking the fuck out. Anyway, so listen, I understand your move with pulling him off, but that leaves us now down a seat. And if we're going on a mission where we can all live or die, one man might mean a difference. And I'm just saying, it would be smart to have that seat filled if we can accommodate it.
Briar, you're a smart man. I too am a smart man. Don't worry so much. There was a backup plan already in place. It's already taken care of.
Alright, excuse me while I go vomit.
I swear, you guys just like messing with my OCD.
Stop, I got it. Fucking potato.
Anyway. So yeah, you guys are at Gagarin Station. You would have the station guards directing you, telling you that where the mess hall and the restaurant areas are, where the sleeping quarters are. Gagarin Station is actually rather huge. Currently, at this moment, there is a population of 9,000 people who live here every day. They live on the station,
Wow.
and there's shops and restaurants and things like that, and so on. Also, just so you know, Marcus sees the vial that you left behind, Michael, takes one look at it, takes a look at the drinks you left next to it, throws all that shit in the trash.
By the way, I have a question. Is there anybody else that Briar fucked with in this crew? That probably would have not been named, just random.
You mean like
Like a one-night stand hookup?
Absolutely Janessa,
Okay.
the navigator.
So that means that I've slept with 1, 2, 3, 4. Slept with 4 out of the 11 women on this flight crew.
Pretty much, yes.
All right, I was making sure.
I
So how long
mean,
until Briar's
And
dick shrivels up and dies?
technically 4 out of 10 because like I can't really count Olivia because she's
Oh,
the
wait.
sister. She's the sister to like, yeah. But you know what I mean.
I just realized that when the Arctic Yakshi roll in. Goodbye, Briar. You're gone.
Oh, yeah.
Briar's definitely different, but yeah.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Exactly.
That'll be
So,
fine.
yeah, that's a thing.
Who's Janessa? What does she do?
She's the navigator.
She's done an excellent job thus far.
Yeah, she's an idiot.
You
I guess I
So-
fucked her brains out. It's okay. It's whatever.
so you guys would have also known. I never really said this, but during the training, Janessa was seen with just about everybody.
Yeah. I definitely went in and got a test out.
I would have ignored that, to be honest.
Well, you would have had to ignore her too.
That's fine. Seriously, she's my navigator. I can't have anything.
Well, of
fucking
course, but she would have tried because she's that.
Could I have tried with
That's
Max?
fine.
No, you couldn't have tried with Max.
Yeah, sorry, man. I have to be kind of straight. I'm regretful. I just want you to know that. But yeah,
You're
but we're
regretful,
bros.
huh?
We're
No, I'm
bros.
just kidding. Yeah, we're
So
bros.
I'll wingman for you anytime. Okay. Of course, the last time I did that, you left me with fucking 8 of them. What the hell am I supposed to do with 8 of them?
I mean, you're welcome. I mean, I don't know, man. Figure it the fuck out. You watch a couple of them, and then you have fun with the rest.
I mean,
don't know.
I'm just saying fatigue sets in at some point. All right.
I don't know. Play whack-a-mole.
I was already doing that. I mean, you know, just smack him in the face,
he was playing whack-a-mole, a mole, a mole, a mole, a mole, a mole, a mole, a mole.
and then all I have to say is, you know, you just arrange them in kind of like a clump.
Well,
and
hey,
you
man.
play
at
a
least
game
it's not
and see
as bad.
where it lands. You know, I'm just.
I mean, it could be worse, man. The one.
That's who I decide who gets to go next. The
See,
one
see,
who has the
I'm just
most
saying-
on her face, she's next.
I'm just saying. See, you had 8, but none of them actually are on this team. The one that I slept with is on the team now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
If Briar
So-
keeps this up, he's gonna have to.
Okay,
the entire crew.
Michael,
Oh, yeah, I can't anymore. Briar's a tied down man.
Michael, odds or evens?
Uh-oh.
Evens.
Don't be silly, wrap your willy.
You should always check the quality of the turf before you step out on the field.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a true fact.
So,
I hate all of us.
before you leave the ship, Marcus and a guy you don't know yet, because you haven't met him, but he happens to be the security officer, Hiro Mishimoto.
Of course, it's fucking Mishimoto. God damn it. Just I mean, because
They
like,
pull you
all-
aside,
all security is like Japanese.
take you to the far back crew quarters.
Did you slam into him?
I'm coming with that sidekick.
Marcus does all the talking, though. Even though the other guy's a security officer, Marcus is pissed. I don't know what your game is, leaving stuff out. Contraband stuff out. I don't know what you're thinking. We don't play that shit on this ship. I catch you doing something like that again, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your head and leave you out the airlock. Do you understand me?
Waxes are contraband.
You don't leave things out. This is a ship. I don't know if you've ever been on a ship, but this is a ship, a very small, confined space. And these people that you're, I don't know if you're pranking or if what the hell your intention was. These people are the only people that matter in your life for the foreseeable future. Doing something to harm them harms all of us, and I will not have it on this ship. Do you understand?
Oh, sorry for the misunderstanding. It wasn't really for them. It was for myself. I'm going to be eating a lot of Twinkies during this, and I know I'm going to get quite constipated over time, and that
Roll
was
me a
going to
dex
help
save.
me with.
Uh-oh.
Oh, go on. Penis. What am I doing? Man, what am I doing? Oh, yeah.
Plus,
You're fine. Marcus hauls back and tries to slug you. You easily dodge it, and Hero looks at him like, "Dude, what the fuck? You can't do that."
Dude, what the fuck? God.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why that was super racist? I'm just wondering. Pretty sure you can talk normally.
Look, you need to you need to behave more appropriately with the rest of the crew. You can't
So
Just-
no.
do shit like that.
But we're gonna go with it. All right, cool.
Man, fuck it. Hey, man.
I mean-
sometimes you just. It's,
I mean, we've already gotten him banned from Twitch. He might as well go for the racism too.
I mean, it's really not racist.
What the
He's
fuck?
he's
I mean, if
Asian. He's Asian and
you
he's
know what I'm saying? Some
from
people can-
Korea. I don't know how that's racist.
The way I look at it, it's not rules and regulations. It's a checklist.
Look, just don't do that again anymore. I don't know what your game is. I don't know what you're getting at. Don't do things to confuse the crew and possibly even accidentally hurt the crew. It's just not worth it. And you'll be fine. Twinkies don't cause constipation, you dingus. And they
They
just
might
walk
cause
away from
diarrhea,
you.
though.
They just walk away from you like, I don't even know what the fuck to do with this man. This guy. Something wrong with his man upstairs.
I like the first solution personally.
Well, I mean, Marcus gives no fucks. he doesn't know this guy from fucking anybody. He's like, oh, just fucking shoot him. I don't care. We'll find somebody else.
Pretty sure.
I like that
Marcus
plan.
Pretty sure if Marcus had his way, we'd all be lined up, and he'd just go down the line with his fist out. You know, like you're pressing every key on the piano. Only
Has
its
Marcus still been
faces-
playing dumb games? Does Brian need to take care of Marcus? What's up, mate? What, mate?
I
Mate?
mean-
What's up, mate?
I
What's
mean-
up, mate? What's going on, mate?
I mean-
Hey, well-
what's up?
Let's be
Yeah, we'll
honest.
go
You probably
barbecue
would have done
again.
the same thing in his shoes. I'm just saying.
Maybe I would have. Who knows? Brian didn't see shit. He's throwing up.
I mean, Marcus is just done with the stupid, and you're just lucky the medical officer didn't see that shit. Cause she wouldn't even bother. She just hauled over, slugged you in the dick.
Nice lady.
Well, I mean, Briar can attest. She's
She's very good.
She's feisty.
She's good at her job.
She's good at her job. All right.
Well,
Good to know.
she actually is good at her job. I mean, it did heal Briar's memories, among other
mean,
things.
That's probably a good thing considering the shit we're gonna get into.
Oh yeah.
So,
I did bring Ark back.
as the
You were the one who killed me.
well, I mean, yeah. I mean, he did kind of save you from being killed by other people, so there's that. But anyway, as everybody departs from the ship, you see the dock crew getting ready to refuel the ship, and they're attaching up the refueling lines. A couple of people make their way onto the ship as you guys are leaving, and you kind of look at them for a second, and they realize it's a fucking cleaning crew because they heard the guy yakking in the bathroom. So they're
Don't
coming
worry,
to make
he has
sure
pretty good aim.
they're coming to make sure that everything's clean.
Don't
And-
worry, I never miss.
It's,
Yeah, he's got pretty good aim. You guys don't have much to do in there, don't worry.
I mean, who the fuck are you?
Celebrating
You
his
Bayou
success.
never misses.
he's got a
let's
high
talk
dex. He's fine.
Let's talk about how many hits I have had, okay? Let's
I
look at how
mean-
many misses I've had.
I
Nat
mean,
20 cigar versus car, right? I'm just saying.
I mean, whatever. That's not the point. The point is, you lose your lunch in situations that are not optimal for you. Just, I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
Not everyone likes
Tr-
flying.
Trish is kind
That's too
of
big a bit.
Trish has kind of lost her. You've lost appeal with her, because like, bitch.
I think
Anyway.
there are other reasons for that.
I mean, she still likes you. She still likes you, but she just knows that there's a whole lot of other crazy backstory bullshit in the way now.
Briar, you're just a magnet for trouble, aren't you?
I know.
I mean,
Well, no, I am no longer. Ever since the thing has happened, I am strictly a. Well, I mean, it's up to her. She has to make the moves, but I'm a woman man.
Speaking of,
Until you start introducing someone, sorry.
well, I mean, let's be real. That's, yeah, I think everybody's weakness is the Asari. Briar,
Are we gonna have a
odds or
sorry?
evens? You want evens, I'm assuming, correct?
You
I don't know
always
why
do.
this die is
Yeah.
fucking running away. It's weird.
It's got somewhere to be.
Michael, stop. What are you doing?
It rolled into my hand.
13. Wow, you never get that, do you?
So as you guys go into the station, Reagan looks at you, Briar. I think I'm going to stay in my own room for the night.
Okay.
And she kind of does this little, like, weird bow, shrug, like, I don't know what the fuck to do, so I'm just gonna do all the things at once motion for you.
She just doesn't want to be puked on. Don't mind her.
I mean, you're not wrong. And she goes off and she's in the room next to you, but she is in her own room. As for the rest of you, you get rooms all, basically in the same general area, with the exception of boobs. They put you on the opposite side of the station, surrounded by 4 MPs.
Who's all surrounded?
And 2 guard your door at all times.
Wait, who's guarding door?
That's all for boobs.
Oh, it's all for boobs. Do I notice this stuff?
I mean, you could roll for it, but you would also know that Marcus was basically reaming the shit out of him as y'all were leaving the ship.
They do know he can turn invisible, right?
I mean, he can't open the door while he's invisible without them noticing, and he can't get out other than
sleight
the
of
front
hand?
door.
Sleight of hand?
Go
I
find
was about to say, can I go through the window? But I remember
Yeah.
you go
Yeah.
through the window.
How about this? Go through the window. That'll be great. It'll be great. The whole station will go on lockdown.
There's
You'll
nothing out
die
there.
almost instantly.
There's nothing out there. You're good. There's no guards. There's no nothing. There's no sentry, man. It's
The
easy.
space guards.
Yeah, there's
The
no
on-
floor.
the
there's
only-
no air.
The only guard out there is the lack of oxygen.
And the
Do I
massive
have my-
decompression that'll occur.
wait, do
Be
I have
fantastic.
my spacesuit?
The
No,
explosive decompression that ensues will
That's right.
ensure that you die.
quickly.
Mm.
It
How
might
much
also take out the
oxygen
guards
can
too,
a
if you're
Twinkie
lucky.
hold?
Wouldn't we all die too then? Because the window's open.
No lockdown.
No, it would lock down that part of the station.
Bulkhead.
He's
That-
on the
that-
other side of the station, so if he does something really stupid, he just dies, and we'll be fine.
A station like that would probably have pressure sealed bulkheads that automatically have air sensors. And
Yeah. I mean, everywhere where everywhere where they have living quarters, all of the living quarters have that on their entryway doors.
I'd imagine even hallways, right?
The hallways have it for sections, yes.
So like different, what do they call it?
And the station
The
is
squares?
the station's at least 2 levels. I think it's actually 3 levels, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's definitely 2 levels. So if one hallway gets locked down, you still have a hallway above it to go back and forth. So they could lose.
Are there what are they called again? The ladders that would appear on most decks. What are they called again?
Ladders?
There's usually like these tubes for access between different levels of a section. Like a Star Trek, how they could just fucking snake through the ship.
I honestly don't know. I mean, there's stairways and ladders and all kinds of things like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like you would crawl into a tiny hole and climb up a ladder inside the tiny hole in the wall.
They don't even have that. They have, in the center, they have elevators and stairs that go out to all the hallways. It's kind of like a bicycle wheel. The center hub and then the outside, and it's all connected by spokes. So, to get to the outer rings, you go to the center, you go up or down, and then you walk out. It cannot hold any.
Well, the only reason I was asking was because if a part of a station ship did explosively decompress. Actually, I think a good example of it was in Mass Effect, was 2 or 3, where Joker had to climb through the under part of the station. It's kind of like what I'm talking about. I think in Star Trek it was like turbo lifts or some shit like that. But there are no secret like wall ports for engineering.
Oh, yeah, there'd be access tunnels and crawl spaces and things.
Oh, okay. So then, like, if there was a decompression, would those be a safe place to slide into?
Depends where the decompression happened.
I imagine if it happened to the portway. I would like to crawl into the port hole that's decompressing, please.
Yeah, exactly. That works.
Also, what if we're actually resistant to the type of damage that suffocation causes?
I don't know. Things.
Suffocation causes negative.
Briar becomes a god.
Do we just fall? We just fall unconscious, but we don't actually die. We
No,
can't
I'm just thinking
unconscious.
like, oh, suffocation causes necrotic. Well, I'm fully resistant to necrotic. Well, you see.
You see, you still fall unconscious. You don't die. I guess you just sleep until the damage stops.
Until you die of starvation.
Yeah, it's just
You are essentially adapted genetically to space for no reason. It's a failed experiment.
Anyway, guys, so just to wrap up here, y'all get onto the station just fine. You get your rooms. We will resume with you guys on Gagarin Station and getting ready to leave for the portal. And after much deliberation, mostly among myself, because the other two personalities in my head decided they didn't want to talk to me, I've decided that I'm not gonna take the break. I'm gonna go ahead and just run with next week's session. This session was really kind of throwing me off, but we got through it, and I have stuff already prepared for the next couple 3 weeks at
This
least.
This man was
Okay.
like, dude, if we don't get to the fucking station, I'm taking a break. These guys are killing me.
Okay, first, I do want to apologize. I didn't realize that the whole Twinkie thing was going to do this. I thought it'd just be funny to put into my supply list, and just I wasn't expecting that.
Wait, I'm
Never.
sorry. I was like blacked out when you were doing the whole contraband thing. What was he doing with the Twinkies?
Okay.
He was pouring a laxative drink for himself, but he left it out like a dingus, and I rolled for everybody in the crew to see it, and the only person who saw it was Marcus.
oof.
Like, nobody else was paying attention, apparently, because Grissom didn't see it, Reagan
We had a
didn't
lot of
see it,
stuff going on
none of the
with our
flight crew
gunnery
saw it,
officer.
Marcus was the only one who saw it.
And he seems to be a hard ass who has a hard on for hard stuff. Yes.
It's alright. We can turn him into a s'more again.
So
Comes down to it.
Marcus, you're a hard ass.
Is that a successful endeavor by Briar that evening?
give me a few minutes.
Let me
We
just
we
get some
can
random
discuss
stuff.
that here momentarily. For the rest of you, good session. Thank you guys for destroying my life.
Anytime.
I will never look at Twinkies the same again.
Weaponized Twinkies.
I had no idea this could possibly be a thing, and now I'm kind of intrigued. So
Hey,
I
it's
don't
matter.
know
You
what
can
the
weaponize
hell
matter in any way.
to even.
All hail the Twinkie nuke.
The Twinkie nuke. Nuke. That's
They
an
were
understatement.
talking about
This shit's like an
dropping
antimatter
tungsten-
bomb.
They were talking about dropping tungsten rods as a replacement for nuclear weaponry to
Ah.
prevent, like the radiated sites on completion of a bombing. But instead, I guess it'll just be the Twinkie nuke. So it'll still be contaminated, just with Twinkies.
Yeah. Just ball up enough of them, and they
Just
can't
as
all be
dangerous,
incinerated
but
on the way in.
for a different reason.
A lot of mass falling from the sky.
It's Fukushima.
Nuclear fission. Twinkies.
Yeah, you would have fission in the impact site, so you would have all new materials when you went to the impact zone, if there's still an impact zone left.
You made a new element, Twinkium.
Yeah, Twinkie steel.
Twinkilium.
This new element, Twinkium, was used to make
Twinkamantium.
new types of weapons. Ones that would
You have a
surpass Metal Gear.
You have a Twinkamantium skeleton. You're Wolverine.
What?
Twinkerine.
You instead of having claws that come out of your knuckles, Twinkies.
It's cream.
Really hard Twinkies. Like
Want a
pure
creamy
hard-
fisting?
Like they got a pretty solid carbon makeup, man.
Y'all are literally murdering me. But to talk, yeah, no, never mind. It's not. Good, it's for Bill, but I can ask later. Or just message.
Wait, what?
Oh, I got something for Bill, but it's for his,
Oh, okay.
his stuff. His stuff. I guess I can just message you. It's stuff for my character sheet. I'm just.
I'm just imagining it.
I'm starting to zone out.
No, you're all good, man. It's late and
I think we've honestly just given each other, like...
good job, guys. Patch y'all on the back. We made it one day. Briar thinks we're gonna die day 2 though, so. good
Cool.
luck.
Mark's pretty set on day 3 personally. You know.
I mean, he has high hopes for Max. That's about the only other one. He thinks the rest of the crew is gonna get us killed, but you know it's fine.
So far, the flying, I've kept us out of trouble, so that's good.
I mean,
let's-
I guess if
Hey, what Ark
if
do?
I decided to fight the sun, will my AC help?
No.
I think it has.
Um.
Uh,
Has a high
So,
plus
Mortem,
to it.
before you go, I got a couple things I want to ask you, and you're gonna need the table for it. Not rolls. It's just in case you want to write stuff down.
Good night, Bill.
Have a good night, Bill.
no, have a bad one.
Our main accomplishment tonight.
Was the
Twinkie
Twinkie Wars
News.
of 2019?
Sucking toes.
No,
Yes.
nobody did that. Nobody
No.
did that.
Not even
Well,
Briar.
Gunther
Wait,
might have.
I mean, Briar might have.
Gunther might have too.
Okay, but we all know Gunther is like the big gay German gun no-hitter.
Yeah, he misses a lot apparently. How do you miss with a cannon?
When it's right next to your target.
It's pretty fucking hot. You don't even have to hit the target.
Is Briar even trained in ship guns?
I was in. You got the star behind the.
Yeah.
He got the stuff behind his target. That's a special feat.
I don't know where it's Archer's on the
How
gun now,
far
apparently.
away is the stuff behind the target? A few million light years, but
I mean,
What, go ahead.
Gunther's gonna hit something eventually.
yeah.
I've
So
been
you can't say he missed. He just
Is he-
missed
Maybe a
hard.
As he destroys a primitive school of children, like fucking. For a
Ah,
little
yes.
bit.
And this is how we make orphan slurry.
Like the scientists on a planet of our development level. By the time it gets there, it's just like, is that a gamma ray burst headed towards our schools?
No, it's scientists that are studying. They're like, oh yes, we finally figured out how to use this Mass Effect thing that we just found, or something, or they're like, oh yeah, we can finally get to space with this technology, and then boom, dead.
Can you imagine?
Whole civilization
We've-
wiped out from some nuke.
We have this incurable disease that's about to kill us.